Video lectures, an ISR initiative by Shivanand Sharma Memorial RV College. SSMRV College, one of the premier institutes run by the prestigious RV group of institutions, has come up with a unique initiative to engage students at the time of this unforeseen medical emergency caused by corona outbreak. As a socially responsible institution, we would like to connect academically with students to make good the losses caused. In this connection, I, Mrs. Bharati Rathod of Department of Computer Applications, has posted a video on the subject Unix shell programming and the topic is secondary storage management. Please watch the video till the end and like, share with your peer groups and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Secondary storage management learning outcome. Students will be able to explain about disk space management, formatting a disk, making file system, checking disk space, mounting a file system, disk partitioning. Disk space management. Disk space management, which manages space on disk. Consider secondary storage devices which is having its own capacity to store the data. But still there is always need more because user keeps unwanted files on the disk, so system becomes slow. The allotted space for file system may not be used fully, or someone may in need of more space. Whenever a new user is created, a disk space has to be allotted to that user. When new applications are created, which requires space. Formatting a disk. Disk is required for backup purpose, can be done only after formatting. Formatting can be done in two ways, low level formatting and high level formatting. Low level formatting, also known as physical format, is the first step in formatting a disk, which consisting of dividing the disk tracks into a number of sectors and filling the data area of these sectors with dummy byte values or with pattern of test values. This may result in the destruction of an existing data on the disk. High level format, also known as logical formatting, it creates file system including table of contents. It will not destroy data which are already present on the disk. In Unix operating system, disk can be formatted by format command or fd format command with the device name to be formatted as a argument. The fd format command is used to perform the low level formatting of floppy disk. Syntax fd format device, where device is the location of the floppy disk drive unit. Usually it is for single drive and second floppy drive. Making file system. Once the partition has done by admin, now it's time to create file system to make it usable. MKFS command is most commonly used to create file system, which is Universal File System Creation Tool. File system can be created on raw partitions or logical values. Syntax is MKFS file system. The items which are present in the square brackets are optional. Only mandatory argument is file system. File system is name of the device file. Some of the platform uses newfs command which provides friendlier interface and calls MKFS internally. The type of file system to be created is passed to MKFS as an argument. Consider options used with MKFS command. Checking disk space. Like any storage medium, file system can fill up to capacity, creating tremendous problem if not managed properly. Unix operating system has a number of commands to do about task. We have df command and du command. It can be issued by any user. Both commands report disk usage or free space in terms of blocks. Block is nothing but it is minimum unit of disk space. df command which displays free space. Syntax df option device. df command is used to find the amount of free space used by mounted file system or available for each file system separately, the number of inodes available and whether there is sufficient space on a partition to upgrade an existing program or to install a new. Consider table which shows the different options related to df command. Let us see the output of df command when used with no options and no arguments, that is input files. df command generates a table in the following form. First column displays the device name of the file system. Second column shows the number of blocks available on the file system. Third column shows the number of used blocks. Fourth column represents the number of free inodes available for file creation. And fifth column shows the percentage of blocks used for each file system. And last column represents the directory on which the file system is mounted or attached. Disk usage command, that is du command. Syntax du option directories. To report the sizes of directory, tree and subdirectory including of all of their contents, du command is used. This helps for tracking directories and files that consume large or excessive amounts of space on a hard drive or other storage media. By default, du reports in terms of blocks used. Consider table options with du command. User limit ulimit command. Sometimes faulty programs or corrupted files may occupy huge amount of space. It may run into several megabytes of disk space, ultimately harming the file system. Creation of such files can be avoided by using the ulimit command. This is built-in function in all shells. The ulimit command imposes a restriction on the maximum size of a file that a user is permitted to create, and also used by itself displays the current settings. An ordinary user can decrease the default value but cannot increase it. Once the limit is reduced, it remains effective till the user logs out. Therefore, the change will be effective only for the current session. But a super user can use user limit command to impose reduction on the maximum file size that user is allowed to create. He can increase or decrease it. The maximum of file is measured in terms of 512 bytes of block. Mounting a file system. Data are stored in different physical storage devices. All these storage devices must be attached to some existing directory of system before can be accessed. The process of attaching a device to a directory is called mounting. The directory where the devices is attached is called as mount point. A device is mounted to a directory using the mount command. Syntax mount device name mount point. Mount command takes two arguments, the name of the file system and the directory under which it is to be mounted. Before mounting, an empty directory must be created in the file system. The root directory of the new file system needs to be mounted on this directory. The mount point is normally an empty directory, but if it contains some files, these files won't be seen when the file system is mounted at this mount point. The files are seen again when the file system is unmounted. When mount command is given without arguments, it displays a list of all mounted devices. The unmounting file system. Syntax umount option file system. It is a reverse process of detaching a file system from another. Is known as unmounting. All mounted file systems are unmounted automatically when a computer is shut down. Sometimes it is necessary to unmount an individual file system while a computer is still working. For example, when it is desired to remove an external device such as USB drive should be removed before the file system on it is properly unmounted, but it is possible that any data recently added to it might not be saved. Disk partitioning. We have fdisk command. Disk partitioning is an act of dividing a hard disk drive into multiple logical storage units referred as partitions. These are also called as slices for operating system. Disk partitioning have to be created after the disk is formatted. Different versions of Unix operating system use different tools to create partitions on disk. Fdisk command is used to create partitioning and named as hard drive A, hard drive 2 and so on. Thank you for watching.